And that's the end of day 5. So, yeah, it's a pretty standard day again. I'm just going to bring up the summary here. Summary here. Yeah, so the open sign, as I was saying, for yesterday, it worked brilliantly. Usually I get about 2 or 3 per day. The people, trying to get into the place, like through the door and going, what's wrong with it? But, or, what's wrong with it? It actually worked 11 times today. One person actually went, what's wrong with it? I go, sorry, it's locked. They goes, well, can I come in for just a minute? I don't think they get the point in the door being locked and the sign saying I'm in here for 26 days. I think they can't just come and go when I'm here for 26 days. Like, don't think they're getting the whole point there. I watched a lot of films today, like a lot of TV. Actually, I came up with obviously I'm trying to think of different things to get out there in the world. So I know a lot of people around the world at the moment, like Alex in England, in Canterbury exactly, Shane and Anya in Australia, Alex's brother Fergus in Australia, the Americans, the Joneses actually. I'm going to try to keep up with them. They're in New York and Minnesota, and that's about it. And the I-102 crew in I-102, 104 crew in Galway. So I'm going to contact them all and go to different t-shirt making places and get them to pick up t-shirts that I've ordered. So they're going to have the slogan, I am the experiment. So you're the experiment, we're the experiment, we're all the experiment. We're one big experiment. I am the experiment. Okay, not just me, it's everybody, right? So these t-shirts will be handed out to the public, and then hopefully the public will get their picture taken with them and then send it back to me. So people in Australia will have I am the experiment written, and they'll be like, what the hell is that about? So a kind of world impact kind of thing. So hopefully it'll get a kind of a slogan going, I am the experiment, because we're all experiment. We're all one big community now for the internet, do you know what I mean? So it kind of bringing all together. So that's the deal I'm going for at the moment. Gizmo came down and had the crack at me. He was amazed to see this room. It's wonders. A tweeter goes, mentioned me, two of the rest of his Twitter people. He goes, there's no sign of David Blaine, thank God. Well, maybe there is, David Blaine and all that. But I'll leave it at that there, not talk about him anymore. He's very annoying. And I've, as I said, never watched so much TV before in my life. But the weirdest thing today had to be the few people at about 8 or 9 o'clock. They covered the windows in drawings, friggin' in graffiti, covered it. Like I was gonna go out and ask one of the management team to clean it. We might get a cleaner tomorrow, but one of the security fellas was dead on enough to do it tonight himself, like, because it looked awful. You couldn't even see in, like you couldn't see the signs, that I'd written saying blah blah blah. Leg wax next weekend, by the way, or next Wednesday, sorry, at around 6:30, and the conga line, you couldn't see that, so I needed to get rid of it. Like, it did look wild, and that's pretty much about it. That's all the prep for the day. I'm a bit of wrecked, like it's about 12 o'clock, and I have to get up pretty early. But tomorrow I'm gonna have a bit of a lie-in. I've got an interview tomorrow with BBC at about 10, half 10, and it's gonna be live on BBC Radio Ulster, live. So it should be good. Peter Snodden was or Pete Snodden, sorry. That was this morning. That was good crack. I was on live with Pete Snodden. They were just asking me how it's going so far. I'm going crazy yet. I'm just gonna say I'm not. I'm a few sandwiches short of a picnic, but I haven't gone completely crazy yet. I'd say I'd still be clinically sane, but there is that grey area there. So I mean, it's gone so far. Like, I have an awful lot of Skyping, on the go, and talking to people online, and a lot of people, like friendly people, come up to the windows and stuff and have the crack at me going, how's it going, and how in God's name to get into this and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The people are dead on. Like, the general public are grand. Just a few people are a bit of assholes. But that's all the crack. So I'll get back to you tomorrow with the events of Saturday. See what happens then. Just might have a few drinks. I might do a pissed diary entry. I'll be slurring like mad. It'll be deadly to understand me. Sorry, but